I'm back. It's been maybe a month. My apologies. That's my bad. Do you know how many times I have filmed a video to edit and upload and then just didn't? I will say I have filmed my December TBR video twice. It is now like December 15th, I think. Y'all are never seeing that video. I also filmed my November wrap up, which it was my November wrap up and my December TBR because I only read 2 books in November. It was not a good reading month for me. However, this month has been a little bit better. I've read 4 books. Oh, what are we doing? I have read 4 books / short stories this month, and I'm gonna go through those with you guys. And then I'm also going to go through the books that I would like to read by the end of the month, which, if things keep going the way that they have been for me this month, I think I could potentially finish them. I don't have a lot. It's only 3. We're back. Okay. I got them all written down. We're going to start off with the first book that I finished and work our way down. The first book I read in December, I was watching YouTube and I saw somebody read it and I was like, okay, cool, that sounds cool, I'll read it. But the first book is Grandma's House by Amy Tackett. I think I rated it 3 stars. It's about 28 pages, and basically the main female character in the book thinks that her boyfriend is going to propose to her on Christmas Eve, I don't remember. Yeah, like her boyfriend has like this super romantic evening planned out in their home, and then it gets ruined when an old woman essentially breaks into their home and thinks that it's her home, and then things get really bad very quickly. The next one, the second book that I read this month is called The Christmas Guest by Peter Swanson, and when I tell you that you should read this, I mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. First of all, the cover, beautiful. Second of all, if you enjoyed Saltburn, if you enjoyed the setting of Saltburn, The Christmas Guest was kind of giving that. Basically, Ashley Smith is an American student who is currently in London for her junior year of college. She plans on spending Christmas alone because she doesn't know her dad. Her mom passed away. She has no family in America, so she was just gonna spend her Christmas in London alone. But she gets invited by a fellow student named Emma, who she's like kind of friends with, but not really, to go to Starfwood Hall, which is her family's home. And Ashley develops a teeny tiny crush on Emma's older brother, Adam. Adam is casually being investigated by the cops for the death of another girl. The ending to this book, I stayed up well past my bedtime to finish this book. This book is 93 pages, and I wish it was longer because it was wonderful. It was so much fun. The last part, when I tell you my jaw was dropped, I was going to stop after part 1. I was going to finish that chapter, and then part 2 started, and I could not quit. I sat with my jaw dropped for at least 5 pages. If you want like a cozy mystery that's also not super cozy, it's kind of very cold, you should read this. The third book I have read so far this month is called You Better Watch Out by Katie Martin. It is 27 pages. I think I rated it 3.75 stars. It's about this woman named Natalie who is very lonely. It's Christmas time. She doesn't really have any friends. She lives alone. There was a man watching her, and something about him, she's not scared of him, so she goes up to him. I don't fully remember it, but basically there's a man watching her. The ending of this book was also really crazy, but it is a concept that I thoroughly enjoyed. I really enjoyed this concept. I can't really say much on it. It was 27 pages, so I can't really say much or I'll spoil the ending, but the ending was very good. This last one, I'm like low-key, I'm a little bit ashamed of, but also I fully believe in reading silly, goofy books. The most recent book that I have read in December, I just finished it yesterday. It is an erotic horror, and it is also a Grinch retelling. You've probably seen it floating around. It's called Mean One. It's about the Grouch getting revenge with Max, who is a very beautiful lady. They go back to Horville. They're just trying to get revenge. The ending for that one, these books, I feel like we've been doing really good with endings for the books that I've read this month so far. And Mean One, that ending was absolutely insane. And whatever I thought I wanted to happen, I am so glad that that is how the book ended. We are going to get into the books that I would like to read before the end of the month. I had quite a few December hopefuls that I have not made it to. I don't think I've read any that were on that list. Like, I was wanting to read Don't Let the Forest In. I was wanting to read Twilight. I was also wanting to read No Exit. What are you gonna do about it? But I do have 3 books here that I'm hoping to get through. I'm listening to the audiobook for one of them, so I'm thinking I'll probably finish that today. They're all super short, so maybe we'll get lucky. The first book, we're just gonna go. The first book, the book that I'm currently reading, is Cold Snap by Lindy Ryan. According to the back, Christine's husband fell off the roof 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks before Christmas. Christine, her cat Haiku, and her son Billy are all going to the Pennsylvania wilderness. They're staying in a cabin for Christmas. The property manager warned her, oh my god, spit it out! The property manager warned her about moose, but moose don't walk upright like the shadowy figure does. They don't call Christine's name with her dead husband's voice. I'm gonna read this, and then I think my mom wants to read it. I don't know. We've both kind of been in a slump, but we'll see. It's super short. It's like 119 pages. I think it's 119 pages, but I'm hoping to finish this within the next day or two, which hopefully I can finish it today. The second book that I would like to read this month is Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. This one's been on my list for a couple months, not very long, but it's a super short book, and I'm trying to get in as many as I can. Times have been tough for 12-year-old Junior, his mom, and especially his younger brother Dino. When his dad makes a surprise visit late one night, Junior is desperate to make him part of their family again. The only problem is Dad drowned 8 years ago, and bringing back the dead always comes at a cost. I actually have no more information about this book besides what's on the back. However, I've seen a few people recommend it, so. The last one is The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I genuinely don't think I have ever read a classic in my life. I was going to start this a couple days ago, but I'm thinking I want to wait a little bit closer to Christmas. However, knowing my luck, I'll wait so long that I don't get to finish it before Christmas, because I would like to read it like the days leading up to Christmas. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Do I need to explain this? Ebenezer Scrooge is a Scrooge, and he gets visited by the 3 ghosts of Christmas, past, present, and future. I watched the cartoon movie with Jim Carrey in it like 2 weeks ago, and immediately went and bought it because I want to read it. This has been my December mid-month reading wrap-up, I guess, and the rest of my December hopefuls. I think that's it. Dude, I've been struggling this whole video. Thank you so much for sitting with me, chatting with me. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah. Okay. That's all. Bye. Love you. See you later.